Hey guys, it's June 27th, 2026. This is Jimmy Thrift. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I am 55 years old and I have a house and which I'm selling, and I am disabled. I got hit by a car in 1978 on July 4th. So it's been basically an uphill struggle ever since then. And I've had to work my way up my whole life. I was 7 when this happened. So I had to work my way up to graduate high school. I had to learn how to walk again when I was young. Had to learn how to do everything, take a shower by myself, go to the bathroom by myself. I basically had to learn to do everything. And you know, I basically did it and worked my way up. I was in a handicapped school. I grew up in Philadelphia. I was in a handicapped school for a couple years called Widener. And when my parents moved up here, they moved to Perkiomenville, and then I went to Boyertown High School, and I started in an LD class, which is a learning disability class, and I kept working my way out of that. And when I graduated finally, I was mainstreamed in all my classes. I graduated in 1990, and then after that I moved to Philly, back to Philly, and I lived down the street from my aunt. But first, before that, I went to a transitional living program called Remed. They're not around anymore, but it's for people with cognitive problems. I had a head injury from my car accident when I was hit by a car, and it's called a TBI, which is traumatic brain injury. I guess that's what they call it now. But back then they called it a closed head injury. So I do things slower than the normal person, but I still am active and try to live my life to the fullest. I mean, my faith is strong. I go to a church I've been attending for 5 years now, and I know a lot of people from there, and I got connected to a lot of people. And actually it's called Connection Church, and got connected to a lot of people. I'm heavily involved in the church, and my walk with the Lord is really strong, and I just praise Him for everything that He's done in my life. He's put people in my life that are good for me. I got married in 2000, got divorced in 2014, had 4 kids, have 4 kids. Yeah, and they're all in their 20s now, and they're all doing great. I am so proud of them. And then I got remarried to the same person in 2024, so 10 years later, and we were together for 11 months, then got separated, and we're still separated and looking to get a divorce at some point, hopefully in the near future. So last year, well, the end of 2024, I had a seizure. I was driving my vehicle, Volkswagen Tiguan, and I dropped my wife off at work down in town, and I was coming back, and I had a seizure behind the wheel, and I hit a telephone pole head on, and I broke it in half, and they had rushed me to the hospital, and yeah, they had to give me a bunch of MRIs and CAT scans and all that stuff. And yeah, so I made it out of that. Came home and I lost my license for 6 months. And when I got home, everything was good. I was working. Used to work at a thrift store, and I was there for 10 years. And then I just started having seizures all over the place for most of 2025. And basically, some of them were medication related, and I tried to, they tried to adjust my medicine, and that's where a few seizures happened. I had a seizure in church, and I've had a few seizures at home, and thank God for my son. He's been awesome with me. He's been there when I had my seizures, and he's definitely been there for me, helping me do things around the house. And as I said earlier, when I was younger, it was like I was climbing this hill, and now that I'm older, 55, I feel like I'm coming down. And it's basically, I just need to take my time and stuff like that. I had fallen down the steps twice and broke like 10 bones in my face and got that repaired. I was only out of work for 2 weeks. That was back in 2021. Then a couple years later, I fell down the steps again and broke broke some ribs and broke my scapula, and yeah, I was in bad shape. So I had called my friend from church, and he lived right down the road, and he came and saw me, and then he wanted to call an ambulance, and I was like, no, don't call an ambulance. And he's like, but you're really injured, I have to call an ambulance. So he called an ambulance and got me admitted into the hospital. Meanwhile, he called my daughter, and my daughter's been great, and she's been helping me out. She's studying to be an RN, and she has been very supportive of me, and I appreciate that. And yeah, so I think probably from those falls I had, and plus with my closed head injury, my TBI from earlier, I think maybe they all played a part in me having a seizure. Plus being under a lot of stress with my second marriage to the same wife I was married to the first time. I think that all made a play into it. And now that we're separated, I feel much better, and my health is still deteriorating, but I also have a strong support network with church and my family and my son and his girlfriend, and yeah, so it's been really good to have that support system. My knee's been going lately, and I get tingling up and down my knee. I have gout, and I don't know how much that has to play into it, but it really hurts sometimes, and that's why I need to move to a one-story house or a one-story apartment or condo. Well, guys, thanks for watching today, and if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It's at Jimmy Thrift, and the reason it's at Jimmy Thrift is because I also have a side thing where I sell things on Facebook Marketplace, and I'll get like used stuff and sell it. So if you're interested in my Marketplace stuff, you can go to Jimmy Thrift on Marketplace, and you'll find me. And It's been really nice talking to you guys, and I just started out, so, yeah, so hit that like if you liked it, and hit the subscribe button if you want to subscribe and hear more stuff about my life. Take care.